No, I'm not going to do silent movie. No, I'm not doing that today. Absolutely not. Could you imagine we silent movied our way through this podcast? That would be abysmal.
Not only abysmal, but still hilarious.
I thought about trying to do the whole intro in silent movie style, and I was like, I don't even think we could.
there is a way.
There is a way. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
Not going to do it. Sorry. But hi, everyone. Welcome to the CUP, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Today, I've just got Coke Zero. That's all. That's all I've got today. Beyond my lovely Le Grand Dame fan, not doing drag anymore, but putting out great music. Go check out his music. Phenomenal music. And of course, as always, I've got my cup mug. Always featuring a very blurred out signature from Le Grand Dame. But you can get your cup mug and all of our other merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link is in the description below, and that lovely QR code up in the top right corner. Go scan it, like the shop, go grab some merch. Let Lana know that you're grabbing some merch. We do greatly appreciate it. And we do ship internationally all over the world. So wherever you are in the world, go get yourself some cup merch. And we thank you.
And we thank you. Period. I am Brandon, your professional fangirl of constant drag video games. Today, just drinking some sparkling pomegranate punch from Trader Joe's. And then I have to show off this new fan that I got. Because I went to the Serpent's Tour, the Nymphia side, and the Plastique side.
I love it.
The show was sickening. Like, oh my God. Like, probably one of the best shows, like, of a drag production I've seen from Obsessed. So
I am very excited. I'm glad that you had the absolute best time. I'm quite excited because at the time of filming this Sunday, I just found out recently I'm going to get to share a stage and a space with one Miss Davies. So
yes.
No big deal. I'm quite excited about that. She is headlining our Pride celebration down here, and I get to go for that. So I'm quite excited about that. It's going to be the best time. I'm very excited. So we're doing all kinds of fun drag things, but today it's just us. It's just us talking about what I can only describe as a fever dream of an episode of UK versus the World.
Interesting.
I would say so. I
thought this was a great challenge.
Oh, I think it was a great episode, but fever dream feels like the right description. Just, I don't know what I watched, but bitch, I'm living.
Mm-hmm.
Is how I feel about it. We're gonna get into all of it, but before we do, make sure to subscribe if you've not already, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost all things drag. Make sure to check out all of our UK versus the World coverage. We had the fabulous Miss Davina DeCampo on last week, so make sure if you have not already checked that episode out. So many fabulous guests already this season, and for our coverage of season 18. If you didn't check out our recap last week with the fabulous Miss Maya Fox, go check that out. We've also got exit interviews, so we have talked to everyone that's already been eliminated, and we are going to be talking to this week's eliminated queen tomorrow, so make sure to check that out as well. We also, on a related drag note, very, very excited, went out yesterday at the time that this video is going up. We got to talk to the co-founder and co-creator of King of Drag, Damien Pelliccione, as King of Drag is returning for season 2. We're so excited.
Yes.
So we had a phenomenal chat with him. So please make sure to go check out that episode as well. We had the best time. And if you have not checked out our tribute to the dearly departed Miss Maxi Shield, please go check out that video as well. From our long lost archives of DragCon 2024, which will eventually come out. I think this is the spark we needed to finally put out our DragCon 2024 videos, because I went through a couple of them last night while I was editing that video for Maxi, and it was quite fun looking back at some of those videos, and Yeah. So make sure to check out everything we've got going on here and across the CUP network. All of our links are down in the description below. You can also check us out on our socials at the CUP Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. And you can also follow both of us. Our links are down below as well. And if you are a fan, I know I keep saying and. This intro will be done here shortly. But if you are a fan of The Traitors and other reality competition shows, this Sunday, March 1st, we are hosting a Traitors style mini game featuring a bunch of your favorite CUP panelists, me included, and some phenomenal reality TV stars from across the reality TV universe, playing some fun Traitors games. So if you're interested, make sure to check that out on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern over on the CUP TV. Link for that will be in the description below as well. But we come back in, Sminty is gone, and episode 4 got her again.
Yeah.
I love that. I loved that so fiercely.
Hey, at least I wish we got a sad twerk, but I'm glad you just did the.
That's even more iconic. I think that's even more iconic than sad twerk. But baby, the energy in the room is, Kate, why did you do that? And I'm like, huh? What? Because as Kate said herself, Kate Butch did not send Sminty drop home.
No.
Like, drink. Okay, also, fun drinking game. Finish this episode of our review. Go back, rewatch the episode, and drink every time Zahira says, well, I'm so upset Sminty went home. Sminty was my best friend. Why did you do that to Sminty? Drink every time Zahira mentioned Sminty in this episode.
Oh, no.
Please drink responsibly.
Baby, and very responsible. Do water if needed.
Baby, you would have thought Sminty was Zahira's mother, father, best friend, like surrogate,
Southern hospitality,
like everything in between, baby. I'm like, girl, like I know they're both from Manchester, so they are really good friends. But I was like, girl, Kate did not send Sminty home. Sminty could have easily stayed had she known the words. I'm sorry, Sminty. I love you dearly, Sminty. I love you dearly, Sminty. But you could have stayed had you known the words. But you didn't. And hey, she said it herself here with us and on a lot of other interviews. She just didn't prepare because she thought it was going to be a top 2 format and she didn't expect to be in the top that much. And coming to Drag Race, you need to, in a lot of ways, you gotta believe in what Miss Julie Chen Moonves says on Big Brother. Expect the unexpected.
No, literally.
I
get it. Because past format was top lip sync for the win, which is understandable. But at the same time, I mean, yes, they did have to reheat the nachos at the Golden Beaver for this. So
right,
but still, even the case, they should have prepared for everything. Exactly. They really should have. So, and given also given the lip sync songs that we had so far, this, especially for last week, this should have been oh, we really should be preparing for everything.
And I'm so sorry. I Heard a Rumor is not the most difficult lip sync song in the world. I'm sorry. And also, imagine if it was lip sync for the win. Sminty would have been lip syncing for the win several many times and would have already lost several many times.
Yeah. Which
I also think is funny.
That is kind of funny.
It's oh, okay, girl. I will say, now that we're over halfway through this episode or this season, I have to say I actually really like this format, even though it is literally stolen from Canada's Drag Race. I do love the switch up in the format here. And I do love that it is Lip Sync for Your Life.
No, I agree. Like personally for me, because like again, when Canada did it with Canada versus the World, like it made sense for them to do Lip Sync for Your Life. Like since they did Lip Sync for the Win season 1 and then Lip Sync for Your Life for season 2. So
yeah,
like I really enjoy this a lot. So and also when they brought it up in Canada with the whole like Lip Sync for Your Life again, like they're making use of the Golden Beaver after the first season they did it. So I was like, oh yes, perfect. So now seeing UK doing it, like it's refreshing to know because we've seen how it gone like the last like season, which I mean in my opinion was like great TV, but this is also giving good TV as well.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. But I'm just like, y'all don't blame Kate for that. You don't need to blame Kate for that. But okay, whatever. She was never in a capital A alliance. Because I guess that's the word of the season, or the phrase of the season is capital A alliance.
Capital A alliance.
Yes. So. Are we in a capital A alliance, Brandon? I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? But no, I would say if we're going off of that metric, I would say I don't think Kate was ever in a capital A alliance with them. Like, we're gonna look out for each other. But Kate even said to their faces, we're gonna see how the song contest goes and separate the wheat from the chaff to their faces. So the wheat and the chaff could have both been them. And in a lot of ways it was. So I don't know. But we come back in the next day. They're still talking about Kate, but more importantly than that, none of that matters because Serena did a cartwheel properly. Yay! I loved it. I loved every bit of it. It was good. It was great. I loved it.
Cartwheel coming into the workroom, also saying unconventional, it's the new day in the workroom. I was like, oh wait, here we go. A little foreshadowing. I was scared.
Yeah, I was worried. And then I had every right to be worried.
Same.
Yeah. It sucked. But it was Kate's like, I stand behind my decision. And
yet you miss her.
Yeah. And I think that's completely fair.
Completely fair. Yep.
Yep. Completely fair. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. So we get RuPaul walking into the workroom in a cropped blazer.
This crop striped blazer.
Not striped.
It was not striped?
No, it was solid gray.
Okay.
With like an elastic band at the bottom. No.
No.
No. No. No. No.
No.
No. Anyway, no. No. Anyway, and we find out that it's the reading challenge. Yay.
Yay.
A mini challenge.
A mini challenge.
A singular mini challenge. We got one. Yay.
I mean, and it's the classic. It's the classic.
I mean, of course. Yeah, I would hope they did it. Who stood out to you here in the reading challenge, and why was it
Naomi?
Naomi! Naomi!
I mean, I will say this. The fact that they started with Mariah.
Oh, I loved it.
Funny because obviously ballroom, obviously.
Yes.
But some of these reads were actually not that bad.
I thought everyone did really well.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought like this was a very, very strong reading challenge overall. I was quite impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was really quite impressed with this reading challenge.
Mm-hmm. No, I was too. I think the one that stood out to me was the read to Zahira and Fontana. I was like,
Mhm.
because Zahira is so safe. Why don't you use Fontana uses Zahira for a bucket? I was just like, oh, or something along those lines. I don't remember the full quote.
Mariah saying I couldn't possibly read Serena in anything other than Braille.
Not the Braille.
Mariah. Mariah. Mariah.
Mariah.
And then referencing her snatch game. No wire hangers ever. Like it was just I think honestly the weakest one was maybe Godland, and it was still funny. Like, Kate, I'm glad you're here because it makes my drag look prettier.
Yeah, it was pretty weak. I mean, it was still
Like,
funny, but
yeah.
and that was her only read that was aired, I believe.
No, she had the safe Hyra,
Oh,
which was
safe
also
Hyra.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Okay, that was good though.
I did like Fontana. Mariah, we know you're only here in the UK for healthcare.
that
Yes.
killed me.
Yeah. And Mariah being like, where? Nah, you know.
Accurate.
Yeah,
What was it
you're
like?
right.
You got your knees done, your face left.
Yeah, everything's falling apart, girl. Zahira to Fontana, you put the lust in lackluster.
Yep.
But Naomi killed it. Fontana, you've had so much filler, your expressions come with a 15-minute delay.
Yeah.
And oh my god. Mariah, good to see Americans do recycle their trash and they send it to the UK. Like
No, now that killed me. No, I think that was my favorite read.
Godland, you're not the dumbest person in the world, but you better pray they don't die. That was the best. That was the best. That is one of the best reads I've heard in a hot minute. Like it was killer. And that's why she won. And that's my girl.
Period.
That's my girl. That's my girl. I was so proud of Miss Only.
Miss Only.
Miss Only killed it today. And I'm quite proud of Miss Only today. So she wins the mini challenge, and what does she win? Nothing. Okay. Other than getting to pick her team for the Maxi challenge, which is silent movie acting. A very unique and different challenge for Drag Race. We've never had a silent acting challenge, I don't think.
No, and finally.
I know. I was quite excited to see this. I think it was very fun.
Like I'm thinking about this because like now that we have silent film, I'm curious, and we kind of had like film noir in type of way.
A little bit, yeah.
And then I was curious if we ever had comic book.
We've had some comic book touches. I think of like the thing that comes to mind, like there's been a couple runways, but the thing that comes to mind immediately for me is the final four of All Stars 1. When it was Chad and Chanel and then Raven and Jujubee, and they had to do that joint runway as superhero supervillain. And that was like a performance and look-based challenge. And then obviously we get the iconic Dancing on My Own lip sync with Jujubee.
Yep.
But and then I think the only other thing that comes somewhat close would be that acting challenge on Canada versus the World 2 with that horrible but amazing stunt double for Silky. But that wasn't really superhero. That was more like almost like Austin Powers style.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
so
more like action type thing.
Yeah, but I don't think, unless I'm forgetting something
like the only like
international.
comic book related was when they did like the parody of Black Panther in season 11.
Something like that. Yeah, I think that otherwise would be the closest we've gotten to that.
But that aside, like the fact that we got like silent film is everything.
I love it. I
So,
absolutely love it.
and it's so funny to think about because when we watched last week with season 18, it was just like, and then Athena almost doing Charlie Chaplin, and then
oh my god, literally. But Naomi gets to pick her group. She picks for herself Kate, Zahira, and Mariah, leaving the other group to be Gaudi, Fonty, and Sereni. That was horrible. Fontana, Serena, and Godland. And I think the groups are pretty, honestly, like pretty evenly divided. For
it was pretty
balanced
balanced
like this.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought overall, like group chemistry was like pretty spot on. Like I don't think there was anything like super major going on here.
Naomi's reasoning though.
These are the people I wanted to work with, and everyone else are the leftovers. Girl.
Well, leftovers, but also the way that she explained that, like the fact that all three of them could be a little one note.
Naomi. But there's not much going on in the way of fighting over roles, other than really like Godlin and Serena both want the same role, but Serena's like, Serena's gonna be Serena, and she's just like, I'm open to another role, so sure, why not? Got it. Like,
and more
okay,
foreshadowing.
Girl.
And more foreshadowing.
No, I actually thought the role change was pretty good. I actually think everyone ended up in the role they were supposed to be in.
No, I agree with that.
You. I think honestly, it was pretty good overall. And then we pretty quickly go into filming with Michelle Visage, and no big deal or anything. Just Russell T. Davies.
Yes.
No big deal or anything. Just Russell T. Davies. Werk.
Yeah.
Like, and immediately Zahira and Kate fell the fuck out. Like, and I probably would too. Like, that was great. Now I'm wondering, why didn't they have him as the guest judge?
That's what I'm saying. I was just like,
I mean, I love Will Poulter. I love Will
Poulter,
no, yeah,
same.
Like, was he only available one day, I'm assuming?
Probably.
Yeah. I'd rather have him as the director to make it good than the guest judge.
Exactly. And I mean, seeing that how this filming session worked, I was like, yes. Like, no one did
BBC, BBC, please, 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 please bring Russell T. Davies back if you can for every acting challenge for Drag Race UK from now on.
Yes, please.
Like, he was incredible. Him and Michelle in tandem, honestly, were incredible. Like, I loved having both of them on set. I thought they worked really well together. I thought they both had great directorial moments. Like, I thought it was a phenomenal filming session. And the thing with this episode overall is no one sucked.
Nope.
Like, that's the MO of this episode. No one sucked. So it's like, we're really at the point of this season where everyone is super high on Jujubee's pussy staircase. And so, like, the level of pussification on the pussy staircase is so high that we are literally splitting pussy hairs at this point. And it's like one wrong step, and you're going to take a half step down the pussy staircase to the point where you're going to go home for the most minor of things. And it's why, like, every elimination this season has been for the most minor of things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy to me. That is how good this cast has been this season.
No, I agree. Like 1000%. Like watching their filming session, like it was very hard to pick out who would be like in trouble. Like really, like because like it probably came down, like obviously really came down to judging at that point. But at the same time, like I really wanted to like watch and be like, oh, who's in danger?
I really had no clue.
Mm-hmm.
I really had no clue, honestly. It was just such a good challenge, such a good season. This season is just so good. I love it.
I know.
And then we come back into the workroom. They're getting ready for Elimination Day, and sparked by some sparks that were had during the filming between, of all people, Kate and Zahira.
Yep, that kiss was not planned, and then it got spicier.
I said, and I love when Kate was like, well, there may not be a UK alliance, capital A alliance, but there might be some sexual relations. I said,
ma'am.
But also, I'm like, how is that going to work? They're both bottoms. No, I'm kidding. I don't. I don't know that for sure. I don't know that for sure. I can neither confirm nor deny. I wouldn't mind finding out. That's just me personally, but so Kate, Zahira, if you would like to confirm or deny, let us know. But anyway, spurred by that passionate, gorgeous kiss. Now, who had the better kiss? Kate and Zahira, or Nene and Discord? And I know the answer to that. Not Nene and Discord.
Exactly.
Love you both, but not Nene and Discord.
Yeah, not Nene and Discord. Like I remember like when they were filming that, they said that was not planned. And I was like, girl, okay.
Yeah, obviously it wasn't planned. Your tongues are barely touching, Nene. Ew. Ew, Nene. Ew, Nene. Anyway.
Ew, Nene. Ew, David.
Ew, David. Oh. Love you, Catherine. But spurred by this conversation, the girls are talking about being in a relationship, and we find out everyone's single. Everyone on this cast that's left is single. And I'm like, when is the last time? Like, I don't know about... Well, Melinda has a partner.
I believe so.
Melinda, let us know. I don't remember. Minty, I think. I'm actually not quite sure. Sminty, I'm not quite sure. So this actually might be a cast full of single bitches. When is the last time that happened on Drag Race?
That is wild to think about.
That's wild. Well, at least with this top 7, like, that's kind of wild that everyone is single. So they're like, it was a really great conversation about being like not being in relationships and like and those kind of dynamics. Fontana brought up a really, really great point that we hear a lot on Drag Race, but always needs to be acknowledged about like tea chasers and, you know, her being, you know, within the gender spectrum, which also, oh my God, we have not talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
But Fontana, congratulations, diva. Yeah.
Yes.
Woman. I'm so happy for her. I'm just happy that she's happy. So as long as she's happy, I don't give a fuck. And I'm happy.
Exactly.
Werk diva.
Yeah, it's wild to hear all these convos about everyone being single, and especially like it's what Kate brought up. I was just like,
Yeah.
like all they want to know is about like what does Ruth like? How does Ruth smell like, or something like that. I was just like, what's the okay?
Who fucking cares?
Who fucking
Like,
cares?
I guess some people do, but like, I'm sorry. I don't fucking care about any of that. Like,
No.
Like, I hate Drag Race fans. Fans in large, extended quotation marks to the point where now my fingers hurt, so I'm gonna stop doing it.
No, literally. Like, this is kind of a side note, and this is kind of like related of like the way that the fans kind of react in a way. Like, all I did was comment the other day about like Discord not winning Snatch Game, and then literally like my comment thread of that is like people arguing about like just nonsense. And it's like, okay, like it's my opinion, and like I don't know why you're like defending your opinion so strongly. And I'm just like,
because children with a keyboard have nothing better to do, and they feel so emblazoned by the ability that the internet has given them, and they feel like queer people are, or really any marginalized community, but especially queer people and especially Drag Race, gives them the ability to say whatever the fuck they want and spew whatever nonsense they want. And if you're saying anything that doesn't directly align with their favorites, it means that you are against their favorites and they're going to attack you. Because their prefrontal cortex has not completely developed. Therefore, they don't have full critical thinking skills. That's literally what it is. Baby, I don't care what you have to say about your favorite. I'm not saying that I don't like your favorite. I'm just saying I have a different opinion from you. And that's fair. Children don't understand that. And when they do, they'll either get it or continue to do the same bullshit that they've been doing for years. And it's like,
what are we
and
doing?
that is what, I don't know what we're doing anymore. It's frustrating. And it's like, I'm thankful to have this space on the internet to talk about the way we feel about drag and Drag Race, because it helps me get my opinions out, so that way I don't fight people on the internet. And by people, I do mean children 9 times out of 10. Because, you know, there have been times where I have, you know, especially recently, I've gotten into arguments about drag and Drag Race, and it's just idiotic. And it's like, why are we doing this? It is a televised program for queer people. And as queer people, we should be highlighting and promoting this, period. We can have opinions about it, but why are we tearing people down in this space in general, unless they are doing things that deserve to be criticized to the point of canceling, to the point of not having a public platform? Why are we tearing these people down? Yeah, Kenya Pleaser had a shit runway last week. We can acknowledge her runway was shit, but we can also uplift her as a fabulous fucking queen who has a lot to offer. And both things can be true at the same time. And when people realize that things are not mutually exclusive, the world will be so much better for everyone.
Exactly.
So,
and then tying into this season too, like with the whole like after Godlin did not pick Fontana during that week, that was a whole can of worms.
Like,
I was just like, ugh.
It's so much for absolutely no reason. It makes no sense, and it's just like, support your favorites and then stop talking.
Exactly.
But and on that note, I think there's no better way to go to the runway than that. You know, this is pretty classic RuPaul, and I'm really not mad at it. There's not much to this dress, but it's pretty.
No, this dress is fabulous. Like, I would not be surprised if this dress gets reused for a promo.
Yeah, I could see it used for a promo for something, for sure.
No, because this like silhouette is very, very like just like not only
it's classic Ru.
It's very classic. So
All Stars maybe. All Stars 11 on the horizon. I'm very excited. Michelle looks like she could be lip syncing to I Heard a Rumor About Banana Ramble last week. And Michelle would have done better than both Sminty and Serenity.
No, but
I still stand behind the fact that Mandy Mango won that lip sync.
And I agree. No, this Michelle outfit is probably like one of my favorite things that she's worn in a while.
Oh my god, yeah. No, Michelle's drag this season has been sickening. Like, she has really been like riding the full spectrum between full womana and full drag. And I'm loving Michelle's wardrobe this season. Like, it's so good. This is so full drag. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. It's so sickening. And then I love Alan. I mean, just pink blazer. You can't go wrong with that. And our extra special guest judge, Will Poulter, just looking like a snack.
Yep.
I am mad. Just looking good.
I found hilarious when they were when Ru was introducing all the judges, and then it came to Will. I was just like, and then Will doing the whole silent film.
Oh, it was
like
so
bit.
Good.
That was too hilarious. And then he kept going, and then Ru was like, "Oh, you don't have to do this anymore." I was just like,
God, I couldn't do it all episode.
Exactly.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, judges look great. And Ru was not standing in front of her wig this episode. They reduced the blur. I was quite happy to see it.
Yep.
Loved it. Loved every bit of it. Good job, producers. Well done.
Finally.
All right. Let's talk about our silent movie skits, starting with our first group here. We've got Kate, Naomi, Zahira, and Mariah. Brandon, what do you think of this group?
Again, like, no one did bad. Like, no one.
None of the 7 of them did bad at all.
Like, I want to highlight everyone's like highlights when it comes to like the acting itself. So, in my honest opinion, and this is still by like for me, like, I thought Naomi killed this group. Like, I was like, oh wow, like the overacting as the baby. Like, who would have thought that being a dramatic baby in a silent film would make things a lot more hilarious in the silent film?
Yeah.
So, Zahira being the villain is like just the whole thing, like the whole plot line of everything. Just
yeah.
And then plot twist with Mariah being like the mastermind of the film. And then Kate. It's
too good.
Not only too good, but it is scaringly good. Like, the way that she dressed in this is like the transformation. You like, not only can I tell it's Kate, but at the same time, like, I can, and the fact that even during the judges' critiques, like, Kate's back catalog of her acting after Drag Race, like, just proves why, like, she proves that she's an actor here. So, like, perfection. I think so. I think my favorite part of the it was like what are we gonna do now or something like that. It was like before the climax, basically. No, yeah, this film overall, like, it was pretty hilarious. Like, hearing like everyone laugh, just yes.
I agree completely. I thought honestly, I'm gonna say something slightly controversial yet brave. I thought this should have just been the top group.
Okay.
Because I really thought all 4 of them did a great job in this challenge. I thought we knew Kate was going to do well in this challenge. This is her bread and butter. This is what she does well. And she picked a role that she knew she was going to do well in, and she absolutely delivered 100%. I thought she knocked it out of the park. She absolutely delivered what she needed to deliver, and I thought it was a great job well done. Naomi knocked it out of the park. I was really, really quite surprised by Naomi, and I'm so proud of our girl for just killing it week over week. She came into this season really, really ready to prove what she has to give, and I'm so fucking proud of her for this. The overacting was so good. The facial expressions were so good. I thought she killed this challenge. I really, really loved what she did here. Mariah killed this challenge. I thought she knocked it out of the park as well. It was, and she said it many times in confessionals as well, but it really felt like the first time Mariah has really just let herself go and just let herself have fun in a challenge like this on Drag Race. And to think about the last time she did like an acting and improv challenge like this on Drag Race was when she went home on All Stars 5. And to see that level of growth for her, and to think her first time she was eliminated on Snatch Game, to see her get past Snatch Game, to see her get past this kind of challenge as well, where she went home on All Stars, to see her conquer this as well, I was really, really happy for Mariah. She had just such a beautiful range of emotions that she was getting. She really locked into what was needed for this silent movie challenge. I thought she did great. And I'm going to say it as well. I thought Zahira did a great job this challenge. I really loved what Zahira was doing. I thought, when she was in the filming, it took her a little bit to get into it. But once she got into it, I actually thought she did quite a good job. She really was kind of uplifted by just everyone else doing a really great job around her. I thought she fed off of that energy really well, especially Kate's energy, because they were in tandem for a lot of the skit. I thought where Zahira shined was at the very, very end when they're tied to those train tracks and she's really giving that sobbing, like deep emotion there. I thought that's really where Zahira shined the most. And it was a slow burn kind of performance, but I thought Zahira really, really did great in this challenge as well.
Yeah, when her biting on the rope while trapped on the train tracks.
So good. Like I really think Zahira did a great job here as well.
Period. No. I think your take that this is the top group is not as controversial, because like I agree with you, because
I just think they didn't want to risk putting two of the front runners in the bottom three.
Yeah.
Because then we go to the other group here. We've got Gotti, Serena, and Fontana. Brandon, what do you think of this group?
Okay. For this, like, again, no one did that.
Yeah.
It's just like the little nitpicks of, in my opinion, like made this a little off-putting for me. Like, to me, like watching this group, I thought that Fontana was the weakest. No, because like I was cracking up with Godlin like the entire time. And then Serena's part where it broke from silent into them being vocal.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Yes.
So let me get this. Let me see if I got this straight, Brandon. If I can get your help with this real quick. So, okay. So it's a silent movie challenge. Keyword here is silent, right? Silent.
Yeah, silent.
As in, no words. We're not speaking. Right? I'm just trying to make sure that that's the silent. And then in the middle of the challenge, we start talking. As in, not silent. Right.
Right.
No.
No.
I hated that.
Yeah.
I hated that. I got it for what the challenge was written for. It was written poorly.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of other ways to convey what Serena's character needed to do without doing that. And then it makes both skits imbalanced. Because if you're gonna do that gag, then you need to do it in both.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we only doing it in... No.
Yeah, no.
No.
I mean, in the moment, again, it's keyword in the moment. Keywords in the moment. I will... The part where Serena like was able to start talking, like I get where it was coming from, because again, the joke of it was, I will not be silenced anymore, which I get, but what they could have done, in my opinion, they still could have done like the whole silent film where like still show the text, and then it just could we should have seen more like text as time went on. And then what kind of ruined it in like the editing was the fact that it changed to color.
Exactly. What are we doing here? Like, no. Has nothing to do with the queens. The queens did the best they could with what they were given. The writing was shit.
Yeah, no, writing was shit. Now, all that from aside, again, I still stand by the fact that Fontana was the weakest of everyone else, because of what I saw with Serena in this silent film. Like, she was she was struggling at first with the filming as well, but once the final product came out, with the actual silence parts, like she actually did pretty good. So
yeah,
what I felt with Fontana, because like I kind of saw it with her face in the silent film, because like yes, some of the overacting was there, but at the same time, some of that overacting was a little one note, to me at least. And I get to see where she was going with her character, but at the same time, it just showed that I think she was trying to like stick to like that one, which was why it was one note.
Yeah, I think I agree. I don't, again, this group did not do bad by any means of the imagination. Like, it was still a really strong group overall. Like, I think all of their acting that they did was good. I think the difficulty is, like we talked about, everyone's very high on the pussy staircase at this point. So we are splitting hairs. It's coming down to brass tacks. And ultimately, I think the difficulty with all three of them in this group was all three of their characterizations were strong in the choices that they made, but were one note in the application of those choices that they made. I would say especially so for Fontana and Serena. I think Godland made me laugh a lot. I'll say that much. And I think if I were, distinguishing a low versus a bottom two here, it would have been gaudy low. But I think, like, Godland specifically, I think, like, there were a lot of overacting choices that ultimately didn't necessarily always match up specifically with the text we were seeing on screen. And I don't know if I'm going to specifically put the blame on Godland for that or editors for that. Because I don't know, and I would love to know, actually, were they given that text during the recording at the very start when they got the script, or like was that added in afterwards? Like, I'm curious at what, like, did they know that the silent movie parts, like, if that was specifically what was going to be shown on screen? I'm assuming as much, so I don't know, but there was a little bit of a disconnect for me with Godland when it came to the what we were seeing versus what she was doing as the character.
Okay.
It was a slight disconnect for me there. I do agree with you. I think Fontana's character was good, but a little one note when it came down to everything. I did really like her characterization though. You know, with the fake sagging tits, I mean, who's not gonna just, you know, rely on that a little bit. I actually really liked Serena's characterization here. I thought she did quite a good job. The only difficulty is that, you know, again, it was a little one note. She felt a little timid at some moments as well. And I think just comparatively to the other group, I'll just say, her timidness just fell her a little bit lower compared to some other people who were, you know, just a little bit more in it and a little bit more forward facing with their character on a whole.
Yeah.
So, and it's coming down to those kinds of things at this point in the competition. Because honestly, you guys, the competition's starting to heat up. So, yeah. But we get some judging. And the judging is, you know, overall, it is what it is. We find out that Naomi and Godland are safe.
Which was gag.
I was genuinely shocked. I really thought Naomi should have at least had a top placement.
No, because like that was the main thing. Because like for me, like Godland safe, I got. But I was very shocked that Naomi was also safe. I was like,
especially with Runway. Oh, Runway. I always forget Runway in the recap. We're going to talk about Runways over on Look Over Here. Make sure to go check them out. Category is She-Vul Villain. Love this category. Brandon, who stood out to you on the runway this week?
To me, Godland's runway was, oh my God.
Yeah.
But I need to give a shout out to Naomi as well, because
yes,
the Joker.
Oh, so good.
So
good.
Her point of view of the Joker, like, yes, it was like almost like the exact same, but the way that she elevated her pantsuit, I was
so good.
I'll have my full thoughts on Look Over Here tomorrow. So
totally. I think this is one of the strongest overall runways we've seen on Drag Race in a very long time. I loved what everybody did. Every single person did such a good job here. My big shout outs are going to be to Naomi, definitely. And also to Zahira. Yes. I fucking loved what Zahira did on the runway, and I can't wait to talk about it more. But everyone looked so pussy on this runway, and I loved every bit of it. It was just y'all, all of y'all come to the front. Y'all did that shit. Y'all did that shit. Y'all, all y'all.
Would you say
every single one of y'all?
Would you say
they did what needed to be done? Correct. They sure did. They certainly did. And I loved every bit of it. So applause to all of you. Applause is deserved. You know what? We're going to give you applause. Period. Period. Followed by deserve. Period. Because that runway was sickening, and I loved every bit of it, and I can't wait to talk about it more. So make sure to check out our Look Over Here episode where we will talk about it more. But yes, after the judges' critiques, we find out our top two are Kate and Mariah, and I was on bated breath, hoping and praying, and it only took her 15 years, but Mariah won a challenge! Yeah!
Yay!
Yes, Mariah!
Finally!
She did it! She did it! Yes! She did it!
Yes.
She did it! I don't know who's more excited, me or Zahira. She did it.
She did it. Again,
my
justice
God.
for that All-Stars 5 talent show.
Oh my God. This is finally redemption for that for the All-Stars 5 talent show, honestly. I'm just so happy. Honestly, in an ideal universe for me, I would have loved a double win for Mariah and Naomi.
Yes.
Because they just work so beautifully together. Like, that would have been my ideal scenario. I love you, Naomi. But Mariah's needed this for 15 years. So, sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. Like,
no, 1,000%.
But Naomi should have had a high placement for this. Without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt, Naomi should have had a high placement for this. Like, but we also find out that because of those placements, our bottom 3 are Fontana, Zahira, and Serena. No. I love everybody, so this sucks.
Yeah.
But we go to Untucked. We do get the celebration for Mariah. We get the new page in the Mariah Balenciaga encyclopedia. And then immediately Zahira says, "Oop, give me my drink. I need to be here. Give me the chippy tea. I need to be here. I'm very humble. I'm very grateful. And I need to be here." That was not good today. Not having a good Zahira accent day. I'm so sorry, Zahira. The other day, when Saki was here, I did that was good.
No, yeah, that was good.
That was good. I'm not going to try a Zahira accent today. I'm so sorry.
No. Yeah, like the fact that Zahira like went ahead and started the plea right away, like good on you, like get your word in. And then Serena's like, "Where are the tears?"
But where were the tears, girl?
No, literally.
But also, I don't know about you, but as soon as Mariah was called the winner and Zahira was called in the bottom 3, I said, "Oh, Mariah's saving Zahira."
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, they were in the same group. They worked together really well.
And Zahira has not shut up about how she's in love with
Mariah.
So I genuinely, like, could you imagine if Mariah gave the chippy tea to anyone other than Zahira? And Zahira just has the worst episode in Drag Race history where her best friend went home. She feels so betrayed. And then her mother, adopted mother, I guess, put her in the bottom 2. I'm feeling very betrayed. No, why am I trying to do the Zahira accent today? It's not today. Not today.
Not today.
Not today, Satan. Not today. No, but
I literally see my hat right across the room for it.
Work. But yeah, I thought all the pleas were very good. Everyone, was saying the same thing. I did love Gotti being like, "I don't know why you all think emotion is what's going to get Mariah. Just tell her about your track record." And I was kind of like, but same, honestly.
Honestly.
I agree with Gotti. Like, hello. Because that's what Gotti would do.
No, literally.
Hello? Like, I agree. But ultimately, we come back to the stage. Nobody is surprised. Mariah gives the chippy tea to Zahira.
Correct.
Very good.
Yeah, correct.
And our bottom 2 is Serena versus Fontana. And then, Brandon.
Oh, boy.
We experienced a once-in-a-lifetime lip-syncing spectacle that I can only equate to Manamana And maybe that's it, really. Like, I can't think of any other. And what was the song that Jinx and Detox lip sync to on season 5?
Shit, I know the name, I just can't.
Oh, Malambo number 1.
Yeah, Malamo number 1, yes.
This is a lip sync that really can only be put in the upper echelon of what the fuck are we watching lip syncs with Malambo number 1 and Manamana. We are lip syncing to Axel F by Crazy Frog. Now, I didn't know what this song was going into it. All I had to prepare myself for this spectacle was a text from our friendly neighborhood drag performer, Randy Wild, because he watched it before I did. And verbatim, Randy said, what did he say to me? I wish I could have watched this lip sync with you unhinged. And that's all I had going into this lip sync. So imagine my shock, awe, and utter what the fuckery when this happens.
Oh my god.
Demented Glinda and Elphaba lip syncing to whatever the fuck this song is. What?
Yeah. Like literally what? Like I was one of the few that actually knew what this song was. And I literally said this had to be the most unhinged lip sync song in Drag Race history.
Why?
You know what's funny? And we did talk about this. This is like, to me, this is levels of like what Jimbo and PM would do.
Yes. Like, put Jimbo, PM, Tammy Brown, honestly, Serena Morena.
Susie Toot.
Like, Susie Toot. I could see Corey King doing this too.
Oh, no, Corey King most definitely.
But like...
Okay, I must... so you since you've never heard of the song, let me send you the music video after this. Because it is like, what the fuck? And I'm like, no, because I knew of the song for a while, because like this song is dubbed as one of the most annoying songs in the entire planet. So like, if people thought that Gummy Bear was bad, this is worse. So
yeah.
When I heard Ru say prior to tonight, I was like, oh god, what song is this gonna be? And then once I heard that, I'm like, excuse me.
Yep. I'm just like, bitch, I have no fucking clue what's going on. But what? What are we? No. I thought they both did the best they could with what they were given here. I really wasn't mad at this lip sync, but I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? And yeah, not even a fucking frog, whatever the fuck was going on, could save our dear sweet angel Serena Morena. No, Serena.
I know.
I love this queen. I love this queen so much. Just the heart of the season, the heart of just everything. I love her. I love her so fiercely. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
But she did better than she did on her first season.
Yes.
By a single placement, so we'll take it.
I'll take it, yeah. I mean, considering how many queens were in this season compared to Mexico, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
No, like, honestly, like, she really, like, again, I knew of her, like going into the season, and I knew how, like, amazing she was, because, like, I've seen, like, all the highlights on Twitter and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then just watching her here, I'm just like, yeah, you really won me over, like, so much.
Yeah. We love you, Serena. We love you, Serena.
And that also means
you're just down to a Gotti and a Dream.
Yep.
I don't think that's too bad of a placement to be at, though.
Like, I'm still first, right?
No.
Oh?
And I will explain why here shortly.
Okay. I'm intrigued now.
Yeah, so Jonathan is out of the draft, sadly. But Lana is still in fourth with 21.5 points. Not a bad week for Lana. Not a great week for Team Logan. We did not shine this week. We did not sparkle. I'm at 28 points. Brandon, you're in second with 30.5 points. But Misha leapfrogged both of us this week. Gaining 9 points, the maximum amount of points you can gain in 1 week, literally with Kate and Mariah.
Wow.
And is now in first place with 36 points.
Damn.
So, honestly, you guys, the draft is starting to heat up.
Damn. Okay.
I just need the Hyra to get her ass in gear.
No, literally.
But next week we're performing at RuPaul's Fringe Festival in pairs. I have no fucking clue what this challenge is, and I'm scared.
No, literally. Like, when they said pairs, I was just like, uh-oh. So, I mean, the Fringe Festival is just like a play on...
I don't know.
Like, this has to be a play on, like, one of those, like, actual arts festivals, in a way.
I think so.
So
sorry, we're not British. Let us know in the comments. I don't know.
So, if it's Fringe, this could be a design challenge.
I don't think it's a design. I think they would have explicitly said it's a design challenge.
Okay.
And I don't think we're going to get another one this season. I feel like it's a performance challenge, and then next week we're probably going to get the makeover and then Final Four. So,
okay.
We'll see. But I'm excited to see what happens. We are 3 episodes away from the finale, and I'm disappointed in that.
I know.
But
the season's gone by so fast.
Yep. But with that, thank you for joining us for this recap episode. For episode 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK vs. the World Season 3. Make sure to check out our Look Over Here episode where we are talking about some She-Vil villain runways. And make sure to check out our exit interview tomorrow with Miss Serena Morena. I'm so excited to talk to Serena. I can't wait. Those will be up tomorrow, so make sure to check that out. On your way out, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we're putting out all of our content here on the channel. Make sure to go get your merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Check out all of our amazing videos. Go watch another one while you're at it, while you're here. And with that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So cheers, y'all. Bye-bye.
Cheers.